like going on, you kept talking about delegation, right? And how Sawhill had this whole system, like you have your greens, your yellows, your reds. And I wanted to talk about delegation from a business perspective, because you were talking about how, you and I were fortunate now to be in a position in which we can do this. Like we can delegate more, we can do that. I think a huge mistake that I see among new coaches and business owners is trying to delegate too much too early within their business. They're trying to build out these huge teams, like, and these coaches and owners of businesses who are just starting out are like, well, I don't like doing this, so I'm not going to do this. I'm like, hold on. You're like a year into this game. That's not how this fucking works. It's the earlier on you are, the more shit you have to do that you don't like. I remember, I hated college. I didn't like it. I didn't like my professors. I had a couple, like two good ones. One of them, actually, his name was Dr. Peterson. Amazing professor. And he saw that I was trying to start my own business, and we spoke about it a lot. He was super supportive. And I remember in class one day, he always was encouraging his students to be more entrepreneurial, which I loved. And he was talking about, he's like, listen, when I first started, because this guy has multiple businesses. He's a high-level advisor for the government. Like he's a sort of a savage dude. And he's like, listen, when I first started doing all of this stuff, when I first started working for other people, for example, I hated 90% of what I did and I enjoyed 10%. And then as I moved up the ranks, I hated 80% and then enjoyed 20%. And then I hated 70% and enjoyed 30%. And once I started my own business, then it went like 50-50. But then over the years, now he's like, now I hate 10% and enjoy 90%. And this is a guy near the end of his career. And I see so many people now, coaches, business owners, who are like, as soon as they don't like doing something, they want to hire it out. They want to outsource it. I'm like, that's a bad fucking idea. You should eat shit for a while and do the things you don't want to do until you build up enough leeway to then be able to delegate it out. But I think, especially when it's your business, you have to be in the weeds of your business. You have to know how your business works. You have to interact with the clients. You have to interact with all the people. You have to bear the brunt of the load, and you can't just try and delegate everything out early on. I think it's a huge mistake that people are making.
Yeah. Eat more shit early on, and then over time, you earn the opportunity to delegate out stuff you don't want to do, or not even delegate it out, simply not do stuff that you don't want to do because you've earned yourself into a position where you don't have to do those things. Mm-hmm. And especially on the relationship building, content creation, replying to comments, replying to DMs, replying to emails, interacting with clients, building your core true 1,000 fans, Kevin Kelly's idea. You can't outsource that, because that's genuine human connection. You can't like bot that out into like some DM AI bot chat reply thing. You can't like have an admin be doing it for you, because then you're not actually forming those relationships. I'm sure there are some ways to like, use a virtual assistant to do like some minor tasks that you don't want to do that are less important to the business. But all of the fundamental coaching, creating content, all of these things need to be done yourself. You're 100% right.
And I just see, like, it's just, maybe it's a fad in society, culture right now to, just if you don't like it, don't do it. You don't like it, don't do it. Like you're a king, you're a queen, do whatever, you deserve it all. It's like, what the fuck are you talking? It's sort of like, imagine if your client was like, I want to be able to lose fat, but I also want to eat as much as I fucking want. It's like, yeah, you're a king, you're a queen. Shut the fuck up. Like, if you want to lose fat, you're going to have to restrict a little bit. If you want to build a business, you're going to have to do shit that you don't want to do, especially early on, but also for the duration of your business. Like, that's like, if you want to own a business, you're going to have to do shit you don't want to do. And the goal is to change the ratio of what you like to what you don't like, so that the majority is what you really like. But this idea that you should never do anything that you don't like is just fucking hogwash, horse shit. Of course you have to do shit you don't like. It's just, that's part of life.